Hey travelers, Mag and I here on day 61 of our trip across the United States. Fresh morning air. It's a little cool and crisp, probably a little cooler and crisper than I'd like, but it's not raining. It was very windy this morning, and even that's calmed down, and now we just have a beautiful blue sky. I think today is going to be an amazing day. Today's miles are a breeze, just like the one coming down on us right now. We only have 130 miles to cover on the original plan. Of that, we've already run through about 50 on what we're ahead. So today is going to be a very short drive up to Mackinac City, and then we've kind of liked this lead time that we've gained, so instead of going out to Mackinac Island, it seems very likely that we're just going to continue on into the Upper Peninsula and start into the miles from there. If Petoskey State Park, Baldy Trail is any indication of what's to come on the Upper Peninsula, we are definitely in for a good time. Aichan's had her walk for the morning. She's a happy camper. Now she's just got to go back downhill. That's no problem. So we're looking forward to a great day all around. Can't wait to share with you. Come on, let's go.
With all the rain yesterday, neither Aichan nor I got much of a hike in. With the weather as crystal clear beautiful it was this morning, we decided to make amends to that and go for a hike in Petoskey State Park. We started off with the most popular trail in the park, the Old Baldy Trail, a half-mile loop that climbs to the top of the dune.
Alright, last one, Aichan.
Aichan definitely needed a little boost of motivation to keep climbing all these stairs first thing in the morning.
Good girl.
But that little boost of motivation was all she needed to keep that pep in her step and trucking forward. By the time we hit the second flight of stairs, she was in the zone.
Oh, that looks fun, doesn't it, Aichan?
And she was not about to let anything stop her from reaching the top of this thing. It is one heck of a climb, but it is well worth it. This is the kind of trail where the journey is the destination. All of the best views are experienced while climbing the stairs up to the top. But of course, you have to set foot on the top to gain that feeling of accomplishment of a job well done. Alright, time to hunt down our first geocache target of the day. We already solved stage 1 on the way up, now just to find the final.
Oh, there you are. Yeah. Full-size 50 caliber ammo can, my favorite.
Let's see what kind of goodies they have in here. The logbook, of course. Some postcards, a few small toys. Not too bad. When we did actually manage to make it to the top, the first thing we did was have a seat in this nice bench right here. This is definitely the #1 spot to soak in the sense of accomplishment from reaching the top of the Old Baldy Trail. Then we came back down from the top and over to the shores of Lake Michigan just below us. Last night the wind was wild and the waves were crazy, so it was quite a contrast to come out here today and see the water so flat and smooth. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this wasn't even the same lake as last night.
Good morning, Lake Michigan. We are ready for an exciting day. Let's do this.
We enjoyed the view over the waters of the lake just a bit longer before we got back on track. On our way out of the park, we made our way around to the other side of the beach, and were surprised to find the dunes creeping in over here. Next stop for the day is the Oden Fish Hatchery.
Just want to see what's up here, don't you?
Well, you're not the only one. I want to see what's up here too, Aichan. This looks like a very interesting place. And that it was. I left the dog outside for a minute while I went ahead inside and took a look at this train car. It offers a little piece of history into the hatchery, which opened all the way back in 1921. Over the years, the Oden Hatchery has raised brook trout, brown trout, rainbow trout, Arctic grayling, and salmon. Still in production, the program includes brown trout and rainbow trout stock raising programs. The visitor center and the trails are free for guests to visit between May and October. Not only is it a good opportunity to come out and enjoy a beautiful hike out here on the trails, but it's also a good place to come and learn about the conservation of fish in our natural environment. Both the geocache and the earth cache hidden in the hatchery are near the back of the trail system, so you have to hike about half a mile in to get there. Fortunately, there was a very well done adventure lab on the way that kept us entertained the whole walk over. We knew we were getting close to what we were looking for when we spotted this roof of the building just ahead. Oh, I wonder where this is going to lead. Come on, just around the corner now, Ai-chan. Let's see what it is. Oh yes, it's a fish observation area. Ai-chan's never seen anything like this before. She was mesmerized by all the little fish she could see swimming by in the stream. And her excitement was evident. This is very similar to the viewing tank you would get at a zoo, but with wild fish swimming in the stream instead of zoo animals. We had stayed here a lot longer than I intended because it was fun to watch the dog enjoying the fish. She really just couldn't get enough of this water-based television set. And, as you can tell by her tracks, she did a lot of bouncing around from one screen to the other. Ironically, neither one of us was overly impressed with the stream from the outside. It's a way better view from down below. Okay, we're closing in on the geocache we came here for now. And this pile of sticks just looks a little bit out of place over here. Let's have a closer look. Yep, there she is. Hello, little geocache. Now, what do we have here? Is this some kind of coin-operated candy machine I see? Oh, even better. It's fish food. Well, we've got to give this a try now, don't we?
Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy.
Okay, that was fun. Like riding a ride at Disneyland. I'm gonna do that all over again. All right, we're ready for the fish feeding frenzy. You guys ready? I see y'all swimming on the prowl over there. Here we go. And who says you can't have fun for 25 cents?
Just a little bit farther left to explore on these trails now. We'll just swing around the loop so we can see the big spring for ourselves. And we got here right on time to witness a flawless water landing. Nicely done, little guy. As much as we've enjoyed our time at the Oden Fish Hatchery, though, it is time to get on the move yet again. We were a bit thirsty after all that hiking, so we stopped off to visit the Oden's Flowing Artesian Well Earth Cache. Cool and refreshing. And then it's on our way to the last stop of the morning. The Cross of the Woods Shrine in Indian River, home of the largest crucifix in the world. This site is actually open 365 days a year from dawn to dusk, so visitors are able to come visit anytime during daylight hours. There are a lot of interesting statues, beautiful gardens, and a nice quiet walk all leading up to the giant cross in the woods. Definitely a place worth a visit. Now that Ai-chan and I are all done hiking, we're ready to hit the road for the rest of the day. Join us for part 2 as we make our way into Mackinac City and then over to the Upper Peninsula for the second half of Day 61. A lot more excitement in store for this exciting day on the road in Michigan. We'll see you out on the trails.